Unsigned Spotlight, the daily live show from the Scene Projects. We shine a light on the best unsigned musical talent from around the world, featuring songs from independent artists across all genres. This is where passionate music heads, emerging artists, and curious listeners come together to discover what's next.
It starts with a spoke at 2 a.m. Just a hum in my head, let it be with it. Tap on the table, rhythm in time, turning little ideas into something that shines. Got a line on my napkin, a chord on repeat, melody dancing on restless feet. Chasing that feeling, don't let it go. It's how a brand new song is born, you know. Lay by lay, we build it strong, finding the groove where it belongs. Come up with a melody, let it flow free. Find that hook that sticks like a memory. Reach the rhythm, time it right, turn that little spark into shining light. Lay down vocals, give it your soul. Now you got something ready to roll. When it's polished and bright, ready to go, send it out to Unsigned Spotlight. Yeah! Rich hits hard, harmony sweet, baseline walking on dancing feet. Stack those tracks, fine tune the sound. Magic happen when passion is found. Mix it clean, let the chorus soar. Hit replay what I hear and raw. From studio dreams to the world outside, it's time to take that leap of pride. All that work, all that fire, now it's popping higher and higher. Come up with a melody, let it fly. Can't see hood, you can't deny. Built in, so fire get down. Spin that sound all over town. Lay down vocals, hard on track. No holding back, no looking back. When it's shining and ready to go, I send it straight to Unsigned Spotlight. Ooh, ooh, hey, lights come up, crowd gets loud. Here come the voices drawing the crowd. AJ steps in with that fire inside, breaking down bars like a lyrical fight. Michael's got vision, ear to the street, spotting the anthem before it's a hit. Real talk, real ears, no industry girls, highlighting talent, turning dreams to balls. From review to feature, they open the door, shining that light like never before. AJ and Michael calling your name, turning on side and a part of the game. Melody rising, hear it loud from bedroom beats to a roaring crowd. Dreaming, building, let it ignite. Now you're shining in the spotlight. From that spark in the quiet night to the stage in the bright white light. Time is now, let the world hear it. Unsigned Spotlight. Let's premiere it. Woo! Who's got next? You do. Who's on the mic? Hey, take a mic call. Where we shining. Unsigned Spotlight.
Hello. Good morning. Oh,
Good
Friday.
evening in the UK. It's Friday. What a week.
Yes.
It's been such a busy week, isn't it?
It's been a busy week and a hectic week and a week of trying to get a bunch of stuff done. And
You can swear. We're only on YouTube and Facebook, you know.
Hey.
I came to talk about your stuff.
Oh, no.
That's what we love. Live. Michael's been caught out. He has got a guest with him talking about his stuff. I will introduce the show and let everybody know who's on while Michael goes and does these dodgy deeds. Hey everyone, how are you? It's AJ for the Unsigned Spotlight Show. We have got a cracking Friday ready for you today. We've got some great songs, some great music, and also some general chat from the music industry. How are we all? Are you all having a good Friday night if you are in the UK? Have you woken up yet if you are in Michael's time over in the USA as it is 11 o'clock? Tell us what you're doing. Come and keep me company in the comments while Michael decides to serve a customer or two over in the sweet shop over in the USA in Seattle. So you just got me for a little while he serves his customers. So I thought what we'll do is we will go through the list of amazing music that we have got ready for you tonight. We have got on the show tonight, by order, because Michael's not here, so he can listen to this. He doesn't know because Michael does never know what's going on the show because, I never tell him because I keep it a nice surprise for him. So on tonight's show, we have got multi-award-winning singer-songwriter Spencer Essel, his new video, Paper Lanterns. So Paper Lanterns is the first single featured in 2026 in his EP Warpaint for award-winning series Spencer Essel, released February 2026 by his own self-owned label, Avalon Street Records. His video has been produced by himself, and his location is in New Orleans in the USA. Next one is a really good friend of mine, and really want to say thank you for all of my friends who have sent in for this afternoon's show at the last minute to try and get these records out to everybody, because we are the only singing songwriting show where we play over 30 songs per week. So as you can imagine, it's difficult to try and get all these songs every single week, 30 songs per week. Do your maths, it's over 100 songs per month. So all independent artists. So Andrew Dean and the Farm Machine. His latest with Georgette Jones and their latest song called Never Told Me. He is an award-winning singer-songwriter. The daughter of two of the country music's biggest stars, George Jones and Tammy Wynette. Tamela George Jones was born to the only Hall of Fame husband and wife and couple, and began singing with her parents at the age of 3. Big star, big song, and one I really like, and I can't wait to present to you. The next one, another multi-award-winning singer-songwriter over from Nashville in USA. He is Ridge Banks, and his latest, Spinning. So this is his latest song as well. All of these songs are very new. Hopefully you can download them and listen to them after the show. Next one, we have got Eva O'Riordan, her latest song called Inhaler. Eva is 22 years old, alternative folk artist who uses poignant lyrics and crunchy guitars, respectively, to rip your heart out and make you eat it. Well, I hope we're not ripping our hearts out and eating it, but I'm sure the music is absolutely fantastic. I've heard it. It's brilliant. You can find her browsing her old diaries for lyrics and ideas and playing with a packet of antidepressants or taking the stage with her band, The Night Owls, inviting the audience to scream at the world, dance to the sadness, and smile at the little things in life. She wrote this song on my first month at university, moving out for the first time at 18 years old, only just to come to terms with her anxiety and depression, undiagnosed ADHD. All these labels come into play in real time. I was truly independent for the first time. I used my experience with asthma and metamorph for that suffocating feeling of not knowing why you are the way you are. Well, do you know what, Eva? We have an abundance of support for you here at Phoenix Rise. We also have connections to a great neurodivergent support group for people who have got ADHD and any of those neurodivergent conditions. And what I'd like to do is meet with you after the show and make some referrals for you, give you the support that you need as a singer-songwriter. I'm sure you've got that already with the sounds of your latest song. I can see that you have. But we can make some referrals for you to make sure you get the very best support here at Phoenix Rise, but also support for the neurodivergent community that we are connected to as well within our academy. So, Eva, lots of support coming your way after the show. This is also part of the Unsigned Spotlight show as well. Lots of collaborations going on. Next one we have got is the one, the only Tim Steinwerk, the mighty one, and his latest track called Shattered. He's a multi-award winning singer-songwriter and life coach in Vancouver, USA. And if you know Tim and the mighty one, you know his tracks are absolutely cracking. So Michael is still not with us, so we will get on with playing some more great tracks for you, and then he can catch up, and I will talk to him later about his contract and say to him, what's he up to? So you've just got me, AJ. I will be choosing your songs for tonight, and I am going to start off with... who should I start off with? I'm going to start off with Eva. Okay, so we can get Eva's song played to you all, and you can enjoy it just as much as I did. Okay, so remember Eva. Let's get her track sorted out. This is Inhaler, everyone. Enjoy.
It's 3 a.m. and I'm still awake. I haven't even tried to sleep yet. My inhaler stopped working a few years ago, so now I wait to pass the time till I can breathe again. And some days feel like an asthma attack, gasping for air. I can barely stand, but then I'm euphorically breaking down. You see, it's so nice and cold on the ground. It's 7 o'clock now, and I woke up on the sofa, afraid that I'd done something wrong. Blurry flashes of the night before, scribbles in a forgotten journal, last-ditch attempt at coping. I wrote, why is it so hard to breathe? Why is it complicated to me? And why is it easier to leave it be instead of taking a chance that they might leave me? Life isn't like a dream, it's giving me whiplash, complete bliss to a waking nightmare. It's so
Wow, Eva. Do you know what? Michael is going to be absolutely gutted he missed your song. Absolutely beautiful voice. You know, I've reviewed hundreds of songs from independent artists since I've been doing this over the last 2 years. And also, you know, as a DJ for 10 years, singer songwriter myself. Absolutely beautiful voice. Hello, Michael.
I've been trying to get on.
I know. I don't know what happened, and you missed Eva's song as well. It was
No.
beautiful.
I had the music playing for the customer and me, and wow,
Oh,
she's
wow.
really good.
She is
Right.
really, really
Beautiful
good.
voice.
Really good.
Absolutely
Stunning
beautiful
voice.
Yeah, I'm impressed with that. I always, you know, I always am excited to find out how long they've been doing, you know, how long have they been singing? Is this their first project? Have they been, you know, most songwriters write for a while, but it's always different, you know, as a songwriter yourself, it's so different just writing a song and then going in and recording it and hearing the finished product. So
she looks as though she's been singer songwriter for about 3 years, and she's got a band, The Night Owls. I don't know if you heard my introduction to her, but she's got ADHD, undiagnosed, going through antidepressants and depression, etc. I was saying, obviously, we've got John's Neurodivergent musicians group, which is heavily strong with support in that group now. And I'm going to make a referral for Eve for that group. But also, you know, I really want to keep eye on this young lady because she has got a fantastic voice from the UK. And I think she's going places with writing like that and that emotional about the things that she's going through, the things that she's found difficult. Brilliant.
Yeah, I think that's kind of almost the norm. Like I think they spend like, 3 to 5 years writing, and then and then in that finding out who they are as an artist, what they want to do, how they really want to sound, what their brand is going to be like. And so that doesn't surprise me because that wasn't just written in one night all of a sudden. That there's a lot there. So he's a good artist.
She's a good artist, good young artist. She's got a lot of future going on, definitely. Yeah, I'm going to get hold of you, Eve, and see how we can help you through Phoenix Rise.
Yeah, I agree.
And also, John can help you as well because, I think you've got some big things going on. I'm quite excited by some artists, and I think this young lady has got a big career ahead of her. Right. All right. Okay, did you hear all the other artists that we've got on the show tonight?
I heard some. I got to be honest, I was doing my job of selling healthy products.
Yeah, they're not healthy. Come on. Look, the sweeties like this one. Look.
I sell, not only do I sell candy, I sell the CBD products, which help people with. So she came in and wanted to relax and had some pain issues and wanted to make sure she wasn't going to get stoned if she took it. So I'm like, no, you don't get that.
Right, okay, let's get onto this, because I want to know about CBD products a bit more, okay? Because there's a myth about CBD products, about, being stoned, and, going woo with them. I have got, I've got arthritis and I get really bad pains all over the place. So would that help me?
Yes. Okay, so here's the deal. Quick, this is CBD, quick, and CBD is hemp-based. Our products are hemp-based, so they don't have THC. It's the THC in cannabis that makes you stoned. So you get all the benefits of like relaxation, pain, helping you sleep, nausea, all that kind of stuff. with our product without losing the clarity. Now you will feel good. Because it is designed also to help you de-stress if you have anxiety. And then the stronger amount of the CBD that's in there, or the CBG that's in there, begins to alleviate pain. So we sell to people, honestly, that have like Parkinson's, because it helps with tremors, fibromyalgia, cancer people, people that are in pain, take the product, and it's really, really good for them. So yes, it would actually help you. But the CBD products are no THC, so you can function. You'll feel good, but you'll be able to function and not lose any clarity because it doesn't make your stomach.
Fantastic. Well, do you know what? As a friend, I'm quite interested to find a product for myself in terms of, with my arthritis. I know there's a lot of singer-songwriters out there who do suffer from muscle pain, who do suffer from, like quite difficult conditions in terms of neurodiversity. And if there's products on the market which will help artists, I think we need to know what they are and how to provide that information for them.
It's really, for me, it's primarily a anxiety remover or just to helping you de-stress. But I've had a lot of friends of mine come in that have like fallen or sprained, done some kind of muscle sprain, and then they bought the product because they didn't want to buy, chemicals or, they tried it and they're like, this stuff is amazing. I can't believe I've never even attempted to hear. And I'm like, because people always have a stigma, they equate CBD with THC. And then, so they're like, and then we have candy in the store because we have a candy store with it. And they're like,
so you get sugar high as well.
They're like, does your candy have CBD? No, the candy does not have CBD, and da da da. So there's a lot of misnomers, but it is a great product. And I'm one of these people that I quit jobs because I found out the people were unethical. And so if this was a business, and I was selling stuff that was like snake oil or, that didn't work or was not good, I'd fucking walk. Ooh.
I love Michael on live shows. He just doesn't have a filter.
I have no filter. I put on a filter. I try to put on a filter before I do the show. But no, I feel really good about the product. And, it really does help. A lot of people suffer from terrible not being able to sleep. And
I'm one of those. I hate not sleeping. I really do. And
our product,
gig the next day.
We have a product that has, CBD, CBG, and CBN. And CBN is primary focus is to help you sleep healthy, because like melatonin's not really good for you. It's just not. And your body builds up a resistance to it. Anyway, you won't with this because this is natural. So, yeah.
Brilliant. Well, I'm going to get some more information from Michael after the show.
Good news, big news.
Big news. Oh, Michael's got big news. Go for it.
2 weeks from today.
2 weeks.
So the 3rd of April.
3rd of April. Okay.
Colors of the Sun movie soundtrack comes out, and the movie comes out about 2 weeks after that. And they're hitting festivals and everything with this film. So the soundtrack, and it's going to be the soundtrack's not going to be big. There's only like 5 or 6 songs on the EP, because it's not that kind of, it's not that kind of show where it's like Star Wars where Darth Vader has a theme or anything. But that album will come out, and I was sitting and I was thinking, as happy and excited as I am with the album that just released a month ago. Oh my God, it's been a month.
No, it's crazy.
I'm super excited about this because it was a project. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wrote my albums for me, and I just kind of sat down and said, this one I had to serve the project. Like I had to watch. They gave me a screener, and I had to watch the movie to come up with music for the show and the songs for it. So it's like this is really cool because it's like my first time being used as a songwriter singer to help push and create the mood for the movie. And the director said literally he had no clue that I would write what I wrote and put together what I did, but he said it really became the heart and soul of the movie. He said you just weaved everything together. I cannot wait for people to hear this. This is going to be.
I think you've sent me one of the songs. One of them on the track, and I had hair and I cried literally listening to it. So you are in for a massive treat. Everybody listening to this album, I tell you.
This shows me what I can do when I'm but when I'm giving a task, and that is to collaborate with the film, and he was so easy to work with. He's like, I trust you. You just go. And he said, whatever you come up with, he said, will work. He said, I don't have any doubt. So, and it took a while. The lyrics came to me, but the arrangement and the powerful, especially for the theme song came. But when you hear this, it's like it's got a dance number in it. It's like a dance, like literally, like
a dance number.
It's a dance track, like you would hear in a nightclub. I am just so excited for this.
I'm super proud of you. I know this is something that you really wanted, is your music being in a film. And this was a real dream of yours this year, and you've got your dream. Your music turned into a film.
And it's so crazy because you never know. And part of it is you, a big part, but you never know when you start off. And this is to everybody out there listening. You never know when you finally commit to going for your dream and making it a priority. You never know once the wheels start turning what possibly could happen. And it was literally because I got excited about doing my stuff and putting an album together, and then everybody aware, oh, wow, you're not only singing covers, you're singing, which is how all this movie came together. Is like, because he knew I could sing. We've been friends. But he's like, you write. And he said, and you just never ever know. Like the person that you meet, I met you, and it was just a radio interview that we first got together. And then I'm like, I really like this guy. And then, I found out about, the Phoenix Rise, and I found out about the Academy, and I'm like, wow, this is a good place to get invested in. And now it's like, I look back in a year and I never would have expected this. Like, I can't, I have an IMDb page now.
I know.
What?
What?
What? I mean, I was like, yeah, I'm on IMDb as a movie, as a composer for movies, because the music of the songs that I'm singing weave through the movie as well. So it's not just me singing. There's music. I'm like, ah! So,
do you know
anyway,
what? You know, Michael. You know, you do talk about our relationship, and I appreciate what you say about Phoenix Rise, the Scenes Project, and all that we do. But to all you artists out there, you have this within you. You have this within your heart, your soul, to make your dreams come true, whichever step direction you want to go.
but you know
This
what?
is about you individually by stepping outside of your boxes, by chasing your dreams, by
Yeah,
realizing you are
but
as good as you are.
and I really do appreciate that, and I'm falling in love with the fact that I never thought that people would ever talk to me as a songwriter, you know,
Good.
because I've always been an entertainer. You know, I've never even really processed myself as a vocalist. You know, I knew I sang, but I always thought of myself as an entertainer. And there's everybody needs people in their life that encourage them, are a catalyst to getting, and then we'll give them a runway. You know, because if you think about it, I'm doing this podcast with you, which is amazing. And it literally only started because, you know, I knew you and we were friends. And all of a sudden I kept seeing this thing popping up. I'm going to watch it. Okay. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to see what it's about. Cause I knew you. I didn't know Bubba at all. No clue. And I was like, wow, this is really cool what they are doing. And I came in and I just started typing like little comments about their people's vocals.
But was like, you know, I'm going to be going out on a tour soon. I need to get someone else to come and take my place.
Yeah. And so, I mean, I'm thrilled, but I wouldn't be here fully if it wasn't for you. Yes, there's a lot of people with a lot of talent that will never go anywhere. Not because they're not good, but because they haven't created community. They haven't found people to encourage and push them and give them literally a runway, you know? And it's like, I've always been someone that believed in encouraging people to be the best that they can be, you know, including being harsh on them if they're not, you know, like, because you're not going to get better by hearing what you want to hear, and you're
believe me, everybody, Michael doesn't always get the nice treatment from AJ. He can be harsh, but he loves him for it.
So, you know, anyway, so we need to do something super exciting for the album release. We will. We will get a big EPK, a big poster made up. We will blow it up out for the water. And I'm really going to push this one as far as if this starts getting awards at movie festivals, because they have categories for that, then I'm really going to make a push and lean on everybody. You know, would that just be crazy if I won an Oscar?
It would be amazing. That's what it would be.
It
wouldn't be crazy. It would be a dream come true for both of us. I'd be the proudest mentor in the world. Okay,
yes.
I really would. And at the end of the day, buddy, you've got it within inside you. You've had so many. Look at the talk we had last night. We had a talk about putting you into the Academy for the Grammys. That's all the dreams that you had, and that's your hard work. This is you, Michael. You know, yes, I give you the runway. Yes, I give you the Phoenix to basically help you rise above every single house there is, okay? But at the end of the day, you need to be lighting that Phoenix and keep going day by day and day by night to be able to make sure that Phoenix rises. And you are fantastic. Like all of these artists that we're playing today. Talk about these artists.
So song number 3.
Song number three today. If you were listening in the background or you could hear it, it was with Rich Banks and his new one, Spinning. So multi-award winning singer-songwriter from Nashville. Rich Banks, everybody. Enjoy this next song. It's called Spinning.
thinking I could redefine how fast things happen and no time to kill. I've been spinning around the line, hoping I could steal some time, trying to bend reality into my will. Well, they say play the part, know it already to be true, as soon as you find what you were made to do. But what they don't say is life gets in the way, and all your dreams don't happen in a day, 'cause you gotta wait for your fate. No such thing as too late. You gotta make your mistakes. Let love lead the way. I've been spinning around a line, taking its own sweet time, always in the fast lane, and I never sit still. Been spinning around a line, thinking I was so divine that I'd be the one to hurry God's will. Well, they say play the part, know it already to be true, as soon as you find what you were made to do. But what they don't say is life gets in the way, and all your dreams don't happen in a day. You gotta wait for your fate. No such thing as too late. You gotta make your mistakes. Let love lead the way. Spend most my time thinking about what could have been or what might be. There's no use spending a lot of time, doesn't change for you or me. Cause you gotta wait for your fate. No such thing as too late. You gotta make your mistakes. Let love lead the way. Cause you gotta wait for your fate. No such thing as too late. You gotta make your mistakes. Let love lead the way.
Rich Banks, everybody.
Like that one.
I
And
think you would like that one.
And I'm jealous of his name. How cool is Ridge?
I know.
That's like
Absolutely cool name.
that's a name. Like, hi, what's your name? My name's Ridge.
Rich.
I mean,
Rich
it's like, wow. What's your name? Michael.
Do you know, Ridge is the most loveliest blokes. I've known Ridge for the best part of 3-4 years now. And the fact that he gets a lot of his music produced over in the UK. So he comes over to the UK as well. And I've met his producer as well during some of my shows when I've interviewed him. Brilliant, such a fun guy, such a lovely guy. Always comes up with absolutely fantastic music. And when I say multi-award winning, he is multi-award winning for the ISSA and Jose, things like that. You know, he's had many awards for his music.
Oh yeah.
Stunning, you know, and it's always something when he brings his songs out. They're always fun. They're always real jolly songs, really, you know, something that you would just listen to in the car. Listen to,
He's
doing your
very, very, very
in the garden, whatever.
very solid. Like, and that's, I love that kind of, oh, here we go again. That Hootie and the Blowfish kind of feel. That's just kind of, yeah, kind of everyman, not a lot of frills, just, really solid arrangement, but, and his vocals spot on, like a good voice, really solidly good voice.
Fantastic. I just had a message from Eve just to say thank you very much for the kind reviews and playing her music on the show. It's always an absolute pleasure to play all of your music, whoever we play at the end of the day. We love doing the job that we do, which is why we turn up 5 days a week to do these shows. Yeah, 5. It's crazy because it goes so quickly. But, I have let Eva know that I will be contacting them. And
Good.
I am going to be putting out this week with my mentorship. I wanted to draw some of the younger musicians in and start you on your road to success. So if that means that I have to give you a couple of mentoring sessions free to look at where your career actually is going, then let's get you in. Let's get you speaking to myself. Let's get you speaking to the academy. Let's get you speaking to the scenes projects, and let's get you young artists into what we know is a fantastic way of working. We really want you to be part of the music industry, and we don't want it disappearing. So the likes of Eve, all the other young people who are, coming into the music industry, there's a lot of support, a lot of collaboration, and a lot of help out there in the music industry, and we're there for you. So I have said to Eve that I will get in contact with her after the show. So I'm looking forward to meeting up with her. And,
it can't hurt.
No.
I mean, what's going to happen? You get, an hour to be able to lay out things. Yeah, do it. I mean, it's just like collaborating. What's it hurt?
Doesn't hurt at all.
So what? Get together. It doesn't. I guess I'm so excited about some of the things that are going to be happening that I just want everybody to feel that as well, and you can feel good about your music. And yes, I know some people, I don't need to release my music. It's my, and that's fine. I mean, if you did that as a cathartic exercise, but deep down inside, if you really wrote something that you are passionate about, that means you want to touch people with it.
And it's the impact on others. It's the impact on others. Like me and you, Michael, we're doing a project for TalkWorks, and I know that song is going to have a huge impact on people's lives, a huge impact on making them think and feel a different way about depression, about the fact that there is support. They're not on their own. Bubba's out on the road at the moment, working for suicide awareness for Army veterans. And a lot of that music, which is given to those Army veterans, are saving their lives. Yeah. So the music you put out, everybody, isn't just about what you've written. It is also the impact that it does have on others, which is why, particularly tonight, Eve at the moment is way above everybody because her song is touching so many people that will help them get through the difficulties that they're getting through. And those are the most powerful tracks. Yeah. Right. Go for next. I'm excited. I love tonight. It's great. Don't you swear at me, young man.
Is that a swear word?
It is in the UK, yeah. You stick your fingers up. It's a swear word in the UK.
Really?
It's like F-U. It's like F-U in the UK.
What's this?
That is definitely F-U in the UK.
Yeah. And what is this, a mild F-U?
It's a mild F-U, yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Is this like F-U maybe?
Well, it's like, yeah, F-U baby. It's like, whatever, Anyway, I have got a special treat for you if you didn't hear this one, because I have got a multi-award winner combined with a very famous singer, and this was sent through. There you go. I'm going to read this one back out to you because I don't think you heard it and I wanted you to hear it. This is Andrew Jean and the Farm Machine featuring Georgette Jones. Never Told Me. award-winning national singer-songwriter Andrew Dean. Backstory: the daughter of two of the country's music's biggest stars, George Jones and Tammy Wynette. Tamala George Jet Jones was born to the Hall of Fame husband and wife couple and began singing with her parents at the age of 3. So we've got such talented friends between us, and I'm so excited to play you this. Never Told Me. So enjoy. And Andrew, I hope you're doing well. We're going to get you on the set very soon.
Never told me you were leaving. Never told me goodbye. I guess you didn't want to stand here and watch me cry.
Said that you were never going or leaving me behind. Guess that's your way of showing that you could change your mind.
Now Dallas ain't so pretty when you walked away. I guess I'll be leaving town and go someplace to stay.
Never told me you were leaving. Never told me goodbye. I guess you didn't want to stand here and watch me cry. When you come back to town, I won't be around. See, my heart is broken on words and lies not spoken.
I guess you had to be there when you went walking away. I couldn't really feel a thing. There's no reason to stay. You never told me you were leaving. Never told me goodbye. I guess you didn't want to stand here and watch me cry.
I guess you didn't want to stand here and watch me cry.
Beautiful song.
Really good song, and definitely you hear the heritage in the voice as well as the arrangement. I mean, that's just a complete, absolute throwback to, classic country of the almost the 60s and 70s and early 80s. I mean, just really well done. Like, just to me, that's an atmosphere song. The vocals were good, but it was just the feeling, like just the way they captured the mood. Very, very, very nicely done. She has a really good voice.
She's got a beautiful voice, and Andrew himself, he's worked with so many artists, country artists around the world. you know, and every time he puts a song out, you know, he really puts his heart and soul into
You can tell.
promotion. He really puts his heart and soul into chart placement, you know, and he's still going, you know, he's really rocking high in the charts, in most of the charts he puts himself for.
Did he write that himself? Did he write it with her? Or
I think they voted together, I think. And I think that was a sort of duet
again,
together.
Here you go. Collaboration, partnership.
Exactly. You know? And it really does show, you know, she's very famous, you know, very, very famous daughter, you know, very, very famous country singer, you know, and I think people when they're unsigned artists, you know, sometimes don't think that they're ever going to get to write and collaborate with some of these like big people, you know, who've been in the music industry. But, you know, we've got the lovely Debbie Kelly, you know, cousin of Patsy Cline, you know, at the end of the day, these people are people. They're just normal singer-songwriters, you know, wherever they are, whether they're movie stars, whether they're related to like big stars who have had big futures, you know, and big success. At the end of the day, they're people, and they are willing to collaborate with people. If they think that the project fits, or if they think that the song fits and the type of project that they're being put down for, they are just, you know, I've worked with some phenomenal people over the last 30 years, you know, and I would never, if I went through the list of people that I've worked with, I'd sit down, pinch myself and say, whatever, AJ, you never worked with those people. You've never spoken to those people. You're lying. But at the end of the day, that's because I have put myself out there to collaborate, and I've given them the projects that they've wanted to do, and it's took an interest to them. So this is me saying to all of you out there, don't ever think that these people are just going to put down the phone on you straight away, because if they like the project, the idea, they're going to pick it up and they're going to be calling you and they're going to be saying, hey, love what you do. Let's give it a go. So just go for it.
Did you hear that?
What was that?
Well, no, I was hoping that
everyone else heard it.
No, I was hoping Louis Capaldi heard that.
Oh, right, I knew you was going to go on about Louis Capaldi. I just knew Louis was coming back out. Yes, Louis probably did hear that. Come on, I'd love to get him on the show with you. Where is he, Louis? Louis? We need you, Louis, for Michael. By the end of the year, we want Louis Capaldi. Okay, Bubba. Between me and you, we've got to get Louis on the show.
We got to get. Oh okay. Yes. Louis.
God, you'd be a dribbling wreck. If Louis Capaldi got on the show.
I just, you know, it's not, it's how he writes. It's his vulnerability and his passion and his, you know, his drive. And let's face it, his voice is stupid amazing.
It is.
It's a phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. You know, he's not even my biggest inspiration. Like if I had to perform, if I had to, ow, twist my arm. If I got to pick anybody, I would probably pick the biggest inspiration to me was Sam Harris.
Good choice.
From Star Search. And vocally just ridiculous, but just our styles are so similar. And he was a big inspiration for me when I first started out just as a singer, entertainer, and I just wanted to cover songs and get out on stage. Sam Harris is probably my biggest inspiration, without a doubt. But contemporary wise, you know, it definitely Louis Capaldi is just. And I love anyway, so here we go.
While you are dreaming about Louis Capaldi in the background there, I've got two fantastic artists to finish off the show tonight.
What about
two very good friends of mine. Do you want a quick tea break?
We have to. Let's have a quick tea break. And
I'll tell you what, let's put the tea break on, because like with our sponsors, Pure and Easy Tea, we want to make sure that you're having the best cuppa along with us on every single show that we do. Okay, so this is our Pure and Easy Tea moment.
Imagine capturing the raw essence of nature, with its infinite color and beauty. Now, envision turning that into something truly transformative. Pure and easy tea cultivates the goodness of nature's bounty into fuel for your body. We are what we drink. Pure and easy tea, the pure nourishment your body craves.
Oh, I love that commercial.
I love that commercial too.
And literally when you have their tea, you drink that commercial. Like what you feel, what you see, what they represent is in that brand. It's just
this weekend it's Sunday again this weekend, and I always start my Sunday off with the Sunday night tea that they have, the Sunday morning tea. And I definitely recommend that with all the fruits, especially the zesty orange.
I got to do my artist commercial this.
You have got to get on with your art. We've both got to get on with our artist commercial.
Well, because I got sick last weekend. I was going to do it, and then my throat got all wonky, and so I was. And
we also need to give it to your friend. We also need to give it to your friend as well.
Which one?
From last night's show.
Eric. Oh, yes.
So you need to send the link to him so he can do his commercial.
Yeah. Oh, he'd be fun. He'll be like,
he'd be fun.
I not only fit well in leathered pants, I
drink pure and easy tea.
I drink pure and easy tea when I'm wearing my leather.
When I'm wearing these tight leather pants for the ladies. It's got to be done.
It's so good you won't notice the bulge.
I wonder if they make tea for that. I'll tell you what, that'd be great for the elder generation. I'll tell you what, that is a new one, okay? So for anybody who's listening to Pure and Easy, let's help the older generation of singers, okay? And let's come up with something which can help the male side of the life. There must be tea out there. If not, me and Michael are going to make it ourselves because we aren't getting any younger, are we, Michael?
No, we're moving forward. Time moves forward.
Says AJ he was planning his 50th birthday this year. Planning his party for September. Well, there you go. We have been putting every spin we can on this Pure and Easy tea range, and I'm sure we can come up with some more ingredients to help the elder men. But for anybody out there, please have a look at the website. Go and try their tea. There is something for everybody, where you're having problems with sore throats, whether you're having problems with wellness. There's lots of different stuff.
I think I'm almost out of Soothe because
you need to get some more on the website, then, don't you?
I'm gonna get some more because boy, that's so good on.
You still haven't done Stardust.
Stardom,
yeah.
Stardom.
Why haven't you opened that one? I'm so excited.
He told me it's really hard to do. He said it's like a very intricate tea.
Just make it. Right, Monday, you're making it on the show, okay? You're bringing it to work on Monday, and you're making it on the show.
I'm probably going to try it on Sunday.
No, Monday, because we want to see you do it.
I'm here. I don't have a.
You can just bring the spoon, the tea bag, and just make it in front of us.
Oh God.
It'd be like I don't know, one of those cooking shows with Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, it's raw. Don't put the donut. It's raw.
Oh, anyway, we've got two great artists to finish off the evening. We have got our brand new song from the mighty one, Tim Steinrock, and his latest called Shattered. And we've also got Spencer Etzel's latest one as well, which just quickly remind me is called Paper Lanterns. And this is a movie which has come through from YouTube. Spencer is an amazing friend of mine. And I think he's the only person I've ever had an interview with where all of a sudden I have had, I think it was, I can't remember, it was about 500 people after his interview just liked and subscribed to my channel. So I know that he's got a massive following but my numbers went up and up and up as soon as he was on. So Spencer is a great, great guy. Absolutely love him dearly. Okay, so which one would you like to give a try?
We'll should do first and second.
That doesn't help. Just say the artist name.
The first one in this. Let's do Spencer.
Let's do Spencer. Okay, let's do Spencer. There you go. Spencer, that's all, everybody. Enjoy his song from YouTube. Here we go. I'm just going to rewind it, everybody.
So colorful in a world so great, but you live to fight another day. Make your own fate, communicate, look over shoulder. You go, you carry the weight of it all, and you can't escape. Below the ashes they scatter on all the mud you can't shake. But when will it be your turn? They keep you strung along just like people lanterns. There has to be another way. 'Cause I don't hear a word you say. A longer way to stake your claim. It's almost over. You go, you carry the weight of it all, and you can't escape. Below the ashes they scatter on all the birds you can't shake. But when will it be your turn? They keep you strong and long, just like people lanterns. Don't grow so faint because you ain't. You're just passed over. You go, you carry the weight of it all, and you can't escape. Below the ashes they scatter on all the birds you can't shake. But where will it be your turn? They keep you strong and long, just like people lanterns. Just like people lanterns. Just like people lanterns. Just like people lanterns. Just like people lanterns.
Spencer Ursula, everybody. I have got such talented friends, and I'm so excited by that video.
Okay, I have to say something. This is my critical side.
Go for it.
He's got a great voice. Absolutely great voice. That's obvious. Like, he can sing. That. Let's just get that out of the way. He can sing. That video did no justice to that song, though. It's
Really? I liked it.
Well, the YouTube, it just, all of the music sounded completely muddy and like muddled, and it was like, so it sounded like it was in the background somewhere and then he was singing.
Have a listen to it off program, because I think
I will. I know, and that's what I'm saying. I mean,
when people use YouTube, and I think this goes. I think it's a really good point, because I think I've heard tracks before where it can be muddled. And I think also you've got to be careful when you upload your tracks, especially when you spend so much money, so much time putting these videos together.
I wonder if it's
social media platforms don't help.
I wonder if it's the platform that we're using, because I've noticed that when you play like the MP3s, the sound is amazing. And I'm listening to I'm on a Mac, and the music is amazing. Like, it does it justice but I notice when we play YouTube, the music always gets and it's
we try. This is for everybody on Facebook, YouTube, and everybody who's listening to the program tonight. We do really want you to send MP3 through. You know, this was some of these tracks tonight were rushed through, ready for the show. And I know Spencer would have loved to have sent his MP3 through to the show. But, you know, it's not just a show that we're actually playing on. Obviously, these artists are live. They are also playing on all of your social media platforms, especially for Spencer. You know, I think anyone who does the YouTube versions, you know, it doesn't give it justice. And I think at the end of the day, please go and find these artists, because this track is absolutely awesome. On my end of the studio, it sounded amazing, but I do know that there's problems on the other end.
I literally can tell. I mean, it was just, and like I said, it wasn't just Spencer. So Spencer doesn't need to feel bad. It's like YouTube, whatever they do, when you play it on your phone, for some reason, it's better. But I noticed that when we play YouTube videos, I don't want anybody, you know, because I don't want somebody to watch a show and go, I'm not sending my music. It sounds like it's not us. It's like there's something that send your MP3s. Well,
send your MP3s and your bios and your pictures.
MP3s and bios and pictures of you in leather pants.
Just for Michael. Anyway, the last track of the night, another great friend of mine. Look at that for an absolute amazing cover picture.
Oh, that's great.
Brilliant singer-songwriter, Multi Award winner, and also a very great mind coach as well. Okay, so if you're ever looking for some coaching in the US, please go over and see this young man. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, this is Shattered, everybody, and me and Michael are definitely shattered. It's been a busy week.
Was part of
way to finish the show.
Wow. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected. And then some. Really cool voice. Like
An amazing voice.
that was because that's the kind of song. If he didn't know what to do with his voice and adapt, and change that song would just be relentless. It'd be like, he really knows what to do vocally, like when to growl, when to be clean, when to add edge, when to, that's a singer that knows his instrument. And even though I couldn't do that at all, I couldn't do that.
You've got, I'm
appreciate.
Sure you know Tim. He's big part of the ISSA. I've known Tim for very many years.
Okay.
And I'm sure you do know him. Once you look him up and once you see who it is, and you see from his last track that he did with Sarah, it's completely different to this. Absolutely beautiful power ballad, was put through to the Grammys, and beautiful voices, both of them, very calm, very relaxing. And when I heard this, I was like, God, Tim, that's you like years ago. This was your real growly, like rough rock. This is me coming through as a rough rock person. So he knows what to do with his voice, and he knows how to manipulate songs and write great tracks. And he also knows when to do those particular tracks, what's needed every time he pulls one out. So he's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
He is definitely a very skilled vocalist. I mean, because his ability to, even within that song, change timbre and placement very nicely done. Yeah, that was really
stunning week we've had. 25 great, amazing songs. Is there anybody's this week that has stood out for you?
Anything that stood out to me?
There's been certain tracks you've said, "Wow, that's the best I've heard for a long time." It's been one of those weeks. It's been such a busy week.
You know what? As good as today was, and as good as yesterday was, I still think. I hate to say this. I think Wednesday was the best.
Wednesday was a good show.
Wednesday was, for some reason, just everything. Yeah. And that's not to say any of the songs tonight were bad. That's why I don't like.
I love putting you on the spot.
Because it's hard. Because you don't want to pit. You don't want to pit Mystic Rose against Eric Blue against. Spencer.
See, this is what the judges have to do with the award shows, and Bubba's had to do this, and I've got to go through this as well. That's the only reason I was asking. So obviously with the UK, having its very own independent artist, award competition, I've got to get used to this with my colleagues over in the academy.
And what do you, and this is an interesting thing, do you judge them against each other, or do you judge them against themselves?
We will be discussing this when we put the competition together when Bubba gets back, okay? Because it's going to be a tough one.
Because the overall singer, if you were doing overall single of the year, it needs to do, to me, it's not just, was this song better than a country song, or was a song better than did it accomplish its mission better than the other songs did it
For me, I will be the Simon Cowell of the team when we go out on the road in the UK. Something has got to make the hairs on my arms stand up on end. You have got to give me the wow factor.
Yeah.
And I mean the wow factor. I've got to have a jaw-dropping moment, okay? And if I had a golden buzzer tonight, Eva would have had a golden buzzer from me. Okay, that's
Eva's really good.
a lot of amazing voice, an amazing reason for writing music. That was a golden buzzer moment. So all of those people who are writing in the UK, yes, we'll be coming around on our tour bus very soon, but it is time to close the cameras.
And maybe the American Simon Cowell will get a chance.
Exactly. He will definitely. Michael, he will be getting a chance, okay?
I'm very, I spent many years judging many contests and auditions and everything.
Well, I'm sure when we bring them all over together, when we've got the American crew and we've got the UK crew and we stick them all on stage together, I'm sure we're all going to be judging together. So it's going to be fun. Anyway, we're going to close the cameras. It's been a very busy week. Have a very good weekend, everybody.
Are you gonna do some pool?
Not this weekend. It'll be next week. I'm going to rest this weekend. It's been a very busy week, and I need to rest these bones and make sure that I have a nice chill. Says rest. He's just booked a meeting with Eva. Okay, so, and also we've got Michael to go. Oh, and look at the t-shirts. Like, he's showing it all off now, and he look, tenors are terrific. He is certainly terrific. It's been a great week. See you soon, everybody. Take care. 1, 2, 3.
You're just cutting me off?
I was just going to say, leave me to say goodbye. What did you want to say? That's what you wanted to say, wasn't it? See you later, crazy man. See you later. Well done for everything you've done this week. Take care, mister. Bye-bye, everyone.
Love you, bud.
This program is part of the Scene Project's podcast network. The Scene Project features interviews with independent musicians, comedians, and artists from across the Midwest. Become part of our community and support local art wherever you are.